You think you're being careful. You think you're doing everything right. And then one day you come home and realize nobody broke in. They were already inside. This story comes from Evan. He's 34, American, and when all this happened he was living in Bangkok on a tourist visa. Not partying. Not chasing girls. Just working online and trying to live a quieter life. He didn't move to Thailand to find himself or chase some spiritual awakening. He left Portland because his rent hit $2,300 for a tiny apartment, and he was tired of being broke in his 30s. He edited videos for startups and YouTubers, the kind of work where nobody cares where you live as long as you deliver. Bangkok made sense. Fast internet, cheap food, and just enough comfort to breathe again. He rented a small condo. Tiny balcony, hot as hell, but it worked. His life settled into a rhythm. Work, eat, sleep. No dating, no drama. Then he met Ice. They met at a small bar near from Phong. Not a party bar. Just cheap drinks, dim lights, and nothing special. She asked to borrow his lighter. They talked. What stood out wasn't that she flirted. It was that she didn't. She wasn't trying too hard. She wasn't cold either. Just calm. Curious. Coffee turned into lunch. Lunch turned into routine. She worked front desk at a small hotel, long hours, same uniform every day. She never asked for money. Sometimes she even paid for her own coffee. She didn't talk about the future. Didn't talk about visas or marriage. She talked about work, her sister, normal boring life stuff. That's what made Evan trust her. After a couple months, she was just part of his week. Tuesday nights after work. Slow Saturdays. Quiet Sundays where nobody talked much and it felt comfortable. He visited her apartment once. Small, cramped, no AC in the living room. Her sister smiled a lot and kept offering him water like he was about to faint. It felt real. Ordinary. Then Ice asked if he wanted to meet her parents. He assumed that meant money. It didn't. They took a long bus ride to her hometown. Her dad barely spoke. Her mom cooked nonstop and watched him eat like she was evaluating him. No one asked for anything. No hints. No pressure. That was when his guard really dropped. One day, sitting in a mall food court, Ice casually mentioned her father had been hospitalized. Stroke. High blood pressure. She said it calmly, but her hands were shaking when she picked up her drink. She didn't ask for help. Didn't hint. Didn't pause. Evan said he was sorry and offered emotional support. Nothing more. He'd heard the stories. Sick family. Emergency bills. Money sent. Girl disappears. He promised himself he wouldn't be that guy. And Ice never pushed. If anything, she acted exactly the same afterward. Then came a routine visa run to Laos. In and out. Nothing dramatic. Evan left his gear locked in the condo: camera, laptop, drone, hard drives. That equipment was his income. Ice offered to check the place while he was gone. Water the dyeing plant. Make sure the fridge didn't smell. The morning he left, she packed him a small lunch and wrote a note: "Safe trip. Come back quick." He kept it. Crossing back into Thailand, her messages slowed. Short replies. Then silence. Messages read, but unanswered. He told himself not to overthink it. Until he got home. The key didn't work. He tried again. Nothing. He messaged her. No reply. Building staff came up with a master key. That didn't work either. The receptionist casually said, "Lock changed. Maybe girlfriend." When maintenance finally opened the door, the apartment was quiet. Not messy. Not rushed. Just empty in a very specific way. Camera gear gone. Laptop gone. Hard drives gone. Drone gone. Clothes untouched. Laundry still there. Toothbrush still in the bathroom. She didn't steal randomly. She chose. Over $6,000 worth of equipment gone. His work. His stability. His independence. The police barely cared. No receipts. Common story. Report filed, nothing followed. And somehow, even then, Evan didn't want to believe she planned it. Because admitting that meant every smile, every meal, every quiet night was calculated. That hurt more than losing the gear. He didn't tell anyone. Just pretended everything was fine. 2 weeks later, he left Thailand with almost nothing and flew back to Portland. Crashed in his brother's basement. Broke, embarrassed, starting over. And weirdly, that's when things got quiet. No running. No pretending. No chasing a life he wasn't really building. ICE didn't just take his equipment. She stripped away an illusion. And once that was gone, he could finally rebuild slower, humbler, real. Maybe losing everything was the only thing that made him stop floating. If this story hit you, like the video, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. We'll see you in the next one.